A portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Advice Interactive Group.
Okay, have you ever wondered why social media has the staying power and effect it does now on our daily lives? Well, Jonathan Kaufman from Advice Interactive Group is our turn-to guy for all of these details. Jonathan?
Thanks, Courtney. We are joined by Brent Csutoras. He is currently the Chief Social Media Strategist of Alpha Brand Media, publisher of internet marketing blog Search Engine Journal, and headline speaker for global industry events PubCon and SMX. He's been a key social media architect for the top brands around the globe, CBS, eBay, Thomson Reuters, and more. And we're lucky enough to have him joining us today. Brent, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So one of the questions that we get most often, whether it's through our blog or whether it's just through our client base, is how do I get started on social media, specifically Facebook? Where do I start?
Sure, absolutely. I think one of the biggest challenges people run into right away is trying to figure out what they're going to post. So one of the things I suggest people do is to take the time to look at competitive pages and similar pages to their own. They can look at the updates that are being made, and they can look at how many likes they're getting, how many comments they're getting, what type of interaction, and it will tell them the types of posts that they should do on their own page to have a similar level of success.
So you're talking a little bit about competitive advantage, looking at the different competitors and trying to use that as an infrastructure. Are there some examples out there that kind of represent what it is you're talking about?
Sure. For instance, if you were an airline, you could check out Southwest Airlines page. They do a really good job with their Facebook page, and you'll notice when you look through the updates that they have updates around current events or feel-good stories. Like they'll fly like somebody for the Make-A-Wish Foundation or something. Those type of stories tend to have a lot of interaction, and they seem to be really successful for them. So you might take that back to your own page and do some stories about feel-good stories and things like that as well.
So getting some ideas not just from your competitors, but getting some different ideas from some of the other folks that are out there that are really doing a terrific job at what they're doing. Okay, so you've got this Facebook page, you've started this infrastructure, you're out there, you're looking at how to position yourself. Sure. How do you actually get people to interact? I think too often people think that you can just put up a page, you're going to sell product, you're going to be able to transact right there and get those people. How do you get those evangelists who actually are interested in what it is that you're talking about to interact with you?
I think a good part of it is that research, but additionally, I think it's important to make sure that you are a part of the conversation. You don't want to just throw up updates. You don't want to just make it kind of a broadcasting page. You want to follow up on the questions. You want to, you want to put your updates in a way that inspires people to want to communicate. You might ask a question, you might put a poll up, or you might pick stories and take a certain angle that inspires other people to respond. And then staying engaged with that can really help a lot for getting traction.
Is there a way to interact, kind of a no-no for how to interact? I've seen a lot of people do different things. What's kind of the thing that you tell your clients and the people you work with, don't do this, don't do this on these social media platforms?
Well, when it comes to the actual interaction part, I think that the biggest rule I like to really explain to people is that social online is very similar to social offline. So don't violate some of those social norms, over talking or being a little over promotional. Try to be natural and try to engage in people in a way you would if you were in the room with them. And it really goes a long way to having success.
So in 30 seconds, as we need to wrap up here, tell me, what are the tips for the people that are out there watching right now? Do these two things right now from a Facebook perspective. If you had to tell them something.
Yeah, absolutely. Research what is going on out there. Another thing that I think is really important is utilizing the features on the social site, hashtags, other features that are on the site. Identify what those features are and use them. Participate with all aspects of the social site.
That's great, and we're really happy that you're able to join us, and hopefully you'll come back again and talk to us a little bit more about social.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Great. So Brent's going to actually be keynote speaking at the local social, which we're hosting Advice Interactive Group and Search Engine Journal in partnership, and it's tonight at the TPC Craig Ranch Country Club in McKinney. Doors open at 5 p.m. and it includes dinner, happy hour, and a lot of great conversation. Tickets can be purchased at the website on the screen, and all proceeds will benefit Trimunity, one of our nonprofits. If you want more information about how social media can benefit your business, feel free to visit our website, adviceinteractivegroup.com/TV, and you can also send questions to me or the other experts at our group via Twitter, #BizVisible @AdviceInteractive. We will be right back with the ladies. Stay tuned. Thanks, guys, for coming. Appreciate it. Have a good time.